There is still no comment this morning from the Vatican about that devastating report that identified more than 1,000 child victims of predator priests over 7 decades. For many, Pope Francis' silence is deafening. At Wednesday's appearance in St. Peter's Square, a noticeable omission. Pope Francis not saying one word about the shocking grand jury revelations in Pennsylvania. Horrific allegations that 300 predator priests violated more than 1,000 children, enticing them with alcohol or pornography, ending in molestation or rape. He prayed for the victims of the Genoa Bridge collapse, but offered no comfort to the abuse victims. Raising the question for many Catholics, where is the signature compassion this Pope has become known for? From sharing his birthday meal with the homeless to spending time with the sick and disabled, even bringing Syrian refugee families to Italy on the papal plane.
We actually know how furious the Pope is about it. We actually know how frustrated he is about it.
New York's Cardinal Dolan says that omission should not be misinterpreted.
He was somewhat defensive of the bishops in Chile, and he found out, boy, that was a mistake. I should have listened to the victims more. So he's learned the hard way, like we have.
In this country, while there have been words of apology, so far little action by the U.S. bishops, especially about those church leaders the grand jury said covered it up by moving abusive priests around. Again, all eyes turn to Rome.
If only the Pope is someone who can discipline or take action in a bishop, then the people in the pews are definitely calling for the Pope to do that.
Sean Doherty, who says a priest abused him, is not waiting for the Vatican. He's putting his faith in the Pennsylvania legislature, working to convince that body to eliminate the statute of limitations for child sexual abuse.
I don't know what is more shocking or more on than this report. So if this doesn't do it, I mean, we're in real trouble as a society, I think.
Now, whenever a story like this is in the news, more people come forward, and that's what's happening in Pennsylvania. The Attorney General's office reports its hotline has got more than 150 phone calls and emails since that grand jury report was released on Tuesday.
And I'm sure so many people are waiting for Pope Francis and probably wondering why nothing was said recently and wondering when he'll speak.
Right. Well, we know he's going to Ireland a week from Saturday. That's another country that has just been ravaged by abuse. And he is expected to address the overall issue of abuse there. And then he will have one of his famous in-flight news conferences on the way home. And you know, a lot of questions about this very subject will be asked.
All right. Ann, thank you for keeping on this story.
Thank you, Ann.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.